Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh, exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. The Los Angeles Dodgers walked off the field on Sunday with a sense of quiet satisfaction after completing a sweep of the San Diego Padres, a feat that extended their lead in the National League West to 2 full games and reaffirmed their dominance over a division rival that had shown so much promise in recent weeks. The series sweep, 3 wins in as many games, was a stark contrast to the struggles that had plagued the Dodgers in the days leading up to the matchup. Just a few days earlier, the team had been caught in the middle of a 4-game losing streak, a stretch that seemed to echo a broader slump that had lingered for much of the season's second half. The Dodgers' performances had been inconsistent since the 4th of July, with the team winning just 12 of 33 games over that period, a record that had left fans and analysts questioning whether the team could maintain momentum against the league's toughest opponents. Meanwhile, the Padres had been riding a wave of confidence. Their post-All-Star break surge was undeniable, with 23 victories in 35 games. San Diego's momentum seemed unstoppable, bolstered by key moves at the trade deadline that appeared to position the team for a strong push down the stretch. Heading into the weekend, many expected the Padres to assert control, capitalizing on the Dodgers' uneven form. Yet, as the series unfolded at Dodger Stadium, it became clear that Los Angeles had a different plan. Despite the pressure, despite the weight of recent losses, the Dodgers played with a precision and intensity that showcased both resilience and experience. Each game was tightly contested, full of moments that tested focus and execution, and by the final inning on Sunday, the Dodgers had emerged victorious in all 3 matchups, leaving the Padres to reflect on missed opportunities and near misses. For Dodgers manager Dave Roberts, the series was satisfying but not sensational. He approached the sweep with measured perspective, emphasizing consistency over grand gestures. "Very satisfying," he said, reflecting on the team's ability to rebound from recent struggles. Roberts highlighted the ramp-up in focus and intensity over the 3-game stretch, noting that while the games were close, the execution was precise and the team's performance cohesive from start to finish. Yet, even in the wake of a sweep, Roberts was careful to downplay the idea that this series alone defined the team's trajectory. There was no need to make a statement, he suggested, because the confidence in the clubhouse about the team's abilities was never in question. The sweep was not about proving something to the rest of the league. It was about reaffirming what the team already knew about itself. The respect between the Dodgers and the Padres, Roberts emphasized, was mutual, and the focus must now turn to the next challenge, a 3-game series against the Colorado Rockies. On the field, the Dodgers stars reflected similar sentiments. Freddie Freeman, the cornerstone of the lineup, acknowledged the significance of the victories but stressed that the team cannot afford to be complacent. With only 38 or 39 games remaining in the regular season, every contest is crucial, every inning matters, and the focus cannot waver. "We know who we are in here," Freeman said, underscoring the team's internal confidence and how good this team can be. "We just have to keep playing good baseball." Mookie Betts echoed that perspective, emphasizing the importance of approaching each series methodically, without letting emotion dictate performance. The Dodgers' mindset, according to Betts, is rooted in discipline. 1 series at a time, 1 game at a time, maintaining focus and consistency regardless of the highs or lows that may come with wins or losses. The sweep itself contained moments of drama that could have altered the course of the series. Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, became a pivotal figure in the final game. Entering the 8th inning with 2 runners on base, Vesia faced immediate pressure as the Padres evened the score at 4 apiece with a groundout. Yet he remained composed, returning to the mound in the 9th after Mookie Betts delivered a crucial home run to retake the lead. Despite recent struggles in previous outings, Vesia convinced Roberts to let him finish the game, a decision that not only secured the win, but also provided a morale boost to a bullpen that had been tested throughout the season. The trust between manager and player was evident, Roberts admitted that his decision was guided by instinct but reinforced by Vija's own insistence that he was ready to close the game. The moment highlighted not only the individual talent of the players, but also the chemistry and confidence that define the Dodgers as a unit, capable of navigating high-pressure situations with poise. The sweep over the Padres also carried historical weight. This marked the fifth consecutive series victory against San Diego, a streak that includes postseason encounters and stretches back to the previous season. Such dominance over a divisional rival is not merely a statistical footnote. It reflects a deeper pattern of preparation, mental toughness, and the ability to perform when the stakes are highest. The Dodgers' ability to maintain consistency in head-to-head matchups, even when facing teams with recent momentum, demonstrate a level of focus that has become increasingly important as the season approaches its final weeks. The victories serve as a reminder that while winning streaks and slumps ebb and flow over the course of a long season, teams that can manage both pressure and opportunity simultaneously position themselves for success when it matters most. Yet, even amid the victories, the Dodgers remain acutely aware of the challenges that lie ahead. The team has faced injuries and personnel shifts that have tested the depth of the roster, particularly in the pitching staff. From the starting rotation to the bullpen, Los Angeles has had to adapt to setbacks, pushing younger players into critical roles and stretching organizational depth to its limits. Each decision, each lineup adjustment, has been guided by a combination of preparation, strategy, and intuition, and the results on the field reflect both the successes and the learning moments that come with navigating a demanding schedule. The sweep against the Padres was as much a test of endurance and mental resilience as it was a demonstration of skill, and the team's ability to emerge unscathed offers confidence heading into the remaining stretch of games. The atmosphere in Dodger Stadium over the weekend captured the intensity and emotional stakes of the series. Fans witnessed close games, clutch performances, and moments where the smallest decisions, whether a pitch selection, a defensive alignment, or a timely swing, carried outsized consequences. The Dodgers' response to each challenge highlighted the professionalism and composure that have come to define the team. Players like Freeman, Betts, and Vija exemplified the balance of skill, leadership, and mental toughness, and their contributions collectively underscore the broader narrative of a team that, despite mid-season adversity, continues to assert itself as a formidable contender. In this context, the sweep over San Diego represents more than just 3 wins. It is an affirmation of resilience, of preparation, and of the quiet confidence that permeates a team that has seen both highs and lows in equal measure. Each game provided a test, each inning a challenge, and the Dodgers emerge having met those challenges with precision, focus, and a calm intensity that signals a readiness to tackle whatever comes next. It is a story of adaptation and mental fortitude, of players stepping into roles both familiar and new, and of a collective effort that continues to define Los Angeles as a dominant force within the National League West. As the Dodgers prepare to leave the confines of Dodger Stadium and head toward their next challenge in Denver, the triumph over the Padres settled into a quiet, reflective optimism rather than overt celebration. The team understood that while the sweep was important, the larger battles that define a playoff-caliber season were still ahead. Baseball, with its long grind and constant shifts in momentum, demanded focus beyond individual series, and Los Angeles had learned that lesson repeatedly over the years. For manager Dave Roberts, the sweep offered validation of his team's resilience, but also served as a reminder that each series is a stepping stone, not a culmination. In the dugout, the sense of purpose was palpable. Players knew that maintaining a consistent approach, especially with the schedule compressed in the final stretch, was paramount to keeping the Dodgers competitive at the top of the National League. Alex Vija's performance on Sunday, in particular, resonated as a symbol of both personal redemption and team reliance. Coming into the 8th inning with 2 runners on and a tie score, the left-hander had faced pressure that could have rattled a less confident pitcher. In the moment, he maintained focus, executed pitches with precision, and ultimately kept the game within reach. When Mookie Betts' home run in the bottom of the 8th restored the Dodgers' lead, Vija didn't step aside. Instead, He approached Roberts and requested to finish the game, a decision that required trust from both player and manager. For Vija, the moment was not just about securing a save. It was a statement about confidence, preparation, and understanding the flow of the game. He had struggled in previous appearances, allowing runs in 4 consecutive outings, and yet his composure under pressure reflected the intangible qualities that define successful relievers. The 9th inning, once seen as a potential risk, became a platform for reaffirmation, as Vija's ability to close out the game provided not only immediate relief, but also a boost to the Dodgers' bullpen morale, which had been stretched thin due to injuries and heavy usage throughout the season. Roberts' decision to trust Vija underscored a broader managerial philosophy that has guided the Dodgers for years: trust in preparation, trust in communication, and trust in instincts. While analytics and scouting reports form the backbone of strategy, the human element, the ability of a manager to read confidence, energy, and mental readiness, remains equally critical. Vija's insistence on finishing the game was met with Roberts' intuitive agreement, a blend of experience and situational awareness that is often invisible to fans but crucial in shaping outcomes in high-pressure moments. The interplay between player determination and managerial trust epitomized the Dodgers' approach to leadership and team dynamics, where talent is complemented by mental acuity and decision-making under stress. Beyond the 9th inning heroics, the sweep of the Padres also highlighted the Dodgers' broader strategic depth. The lineup, anchored by stars such as Freeman and Betts, executed with consistency, balancing power with situational hitting. Each at-bat was calculated, with attention paid to the strengths and weaknesses of opposing pitchers, adjustments made in real time, and the team's extensive preparation reflected in outcomes on the field. Defensive plays, too, played a critical role. Timing, positioning, and anticipation prevented potential runs and preserved momentum during tight games. In a sport where the margin between victory and defeat can hinge on a single error or timely catch, the Dodgers demonstrated a holistic approach that leveraged both physical skill and cerebral strategy. The victory also had implications for the NL West race. The sweep extended Los Angeles' winning streak over the Padres to 5 consecutive series, including postseason encounters in the 2024 National League Division Series. In a division where competition is fierce and the margin for error is slim, these head-to-head victories carry significant weight. Should the season conclude with Los Angeles and San Diego holding identical records, the Dodgers would hold the tiebreaker by virtue of their season series wins, giving the team both a psychological and logistical edge. Understanding these stakes, the players approached each game not only as an isolated contest, but as part of a larger narrative, where each swing of the bat, each pitch, and each defensive alignment contributes to a season-long story of positioning, advantage, and strategy. The intensity of this stretch of the season was mirrored by the team's approach to managing its pitching staff. Injuries had placed extraordinary demands on both the starting rotation and the bullpen. Starters who might otherwise have followed a regular schedule were pressed into longer outings, while relievers had to navigate higher leverage situations with reduced rest. Amid these challenges, the Dodgers demonstrated organizational depth, pulling talent from minor league affiliates, stretching veterans, and adapting roles based on matchup analysis. The ability to rotate pitchers strategically, anticipate fatigue, and maintain effectiveness underlines the Dodgers' commitment to both short-term wins and long-term health, balancing the need for immediate victories with the sustainability of roster performance. In parallel, the Dodgers front office has been proactive in considering potential acquisitions to bolster the bullpen for the remainder of the season. Reports suggest that the team may revisit conversations with Devin Williams, a former All-Star closer currently struggling with the New York Yankees. While his season statistics have been disappointing, posting a 5.36 ERA, advanced metrics such as expected ERA and FIP suggest that his underlying performance remains strong. For a team like the Dodgers, familiar with the challenges of maintaining bullpen depth amidst injuries and heavy workloads, Williams represents an opportunity to acquire a talented pitcher capable of reestablishing his value in a supportive environment. Historically, Los Angeles has excelled at signing relievers to short-term contracts, creating mutual benefit. The team addresses immediate needs while players have a platform to rebuild confidence and performance. Such strategic maneuvering off the field is as integral to the Dodgers' success as the execution on it, reflecting a comprehensive understanding of roster management, market dynamics, and timing in player acquisition. The Dodgers' approach to both on-field performance and roster management underscores a central theme of the season: adaptability. The ability to respond to unexpected challenges, whether through strategic in-game decisions, bullpen adjustments, or potential off-season acquisitions, defines the team's resilience. Players are required not only to perform physically, but also to integrate scouting insights, communicate effectively, and adjust to shifting dynamics. This multifaceted approach has allowed Los Angeles to maintain competitive advantage even amid mid-season slumps, injuries, and the pressures of division races. The sweep over the Padres, while important, is just one example of the Dodgers' broader methodology: measured, deliberate, and grounded in preparation, trust, and execution. At the core of this success is a culture that prioritizes accountability and mental toughness. Players like Freeman and Betts exemplify this ethos, balancing personal performance with team objectives, leading by example, and maintaining focus even amid high-stakes situations. The mental aspect of the game, often overlooked by casual observers, becomes particularly evident during close series, where pressure situations, tie games, and critical outs test both skill and composure. In the Dodgers clubhouse, the narrative is clear: resilience, consistency, and preparation are as valued as raw talent, creating an environment where players understand the importance of every contribution, regardless of magnitude. As the Dodgers look toward their series in Denver, the lessons of the Padres' sweep remain front and center. Confidence, while bolstered by recent victories, must be balanced with focus and humility. The team understands that momentum can shift in a single inning, that every opponent presents unique challenges, and that sustaining success requires continuous effort, communication, and adaptation. From the power hitters in the lineup to the relievers managing high-pressure innings, each member of the roster is expected to maintain composure, trust in preparation, and contribute to collective objectives. The balance between individual performance and team cohesion is the invisible engine driving Los Angeles' sustained competitiveness. Off the field, the Dodgers management continues to navigate the intricacies of team construction. Injuries, market opportunities, and player development all converge in shaping decisions that will impact not just the remainder of the season, but the future trajectory of the franchise. The potential acquisition of a reliever like Devin Williams exemplifies this strategic foresight, addressing immediate needs while considering long-term growth, balancing risk with opportunity, and leveraging historical relationships and knowledge of player performance. Every decision, from in-game pitching changes to off-season negotiations, is informed by data, observation, and experience, reflecting a franchise committed to excellence across every facet of operations. Ultimately, the sweep of the Padres represents more than 3 wins. It embodies the Dodgers' identity. It is a testament to preparation meeting opportunity, to mental toughness in the face of pressure, to strategic adaptability, and to the trust that binds players and managers together. In a sport where the season is long, the stakes shift constantly, and every game carries potential consequences, the Dodgers' approach exemplifies how a team can maintain focus, perform under stress, and leverage both talent and strategy to navigate a complex, demanding competitive landscape. The victories over San Diego are part of a larger story of resilience, depth, and calculated execution, a story that continues to unfold with each pitch, each swing, and each decision, shaping the narrative of a season defined by both challenge and opportunity. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on news, so drop a comment below. Whispers have been circulating for weeks throughout the Major League Baseball community, and now, the rumor mill has officially erupted into confirmation. JOSÉ Ramírez, one of the most electrifying and versatile infielders in recent memory, has officially signed with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Sources close to team management hint that the Dodgers front office has been orchestrating this deal with meticulous precision, understanding that landing a player of Ramírez's caliber could reshape the landscape of the National League for years to come. The murmurs began quietly, with subtle hints about salary cap flexibility and player exchanges, and grew into full-blown speculation as insiders reported the team's aggressive pursuit. Fans on social media have taken to every platform, dissecting contract details, potential lineup shifts, and the long-term strategic implications for a team already known for its championship aspirations. Analysts are buzzing with comparisons to historic acquisitions, noting that Ramírez brings a rare combination of offensive firepower and defensive agility that could elevate the Dodgers' already formidable roster. The streets of Los Angeles are alive with excitement, as fans speculate not only about Ramírez's immediate impact, but also about how this signing signals a broader commitment from the organization to dominate the upcoming season. Conversations in sports bars, online forums, and broadcast segments are dominated by speculation, emphasizing just how seismic this move could be for the team. The energy surrounding JOSÉ Ramírez's arrival is palpable, with speculation reaching fever pitch over what this means for the Dodgers' lineup and long-term strategy. Observers note that Ramírez, known for his consistent batting average, home run potential, and impressive on-base percentage, fills a critical gap in the Dodgers' offensive scheme, potentially transforming an already potent lineup into something historically dominant. Insiders suggest that managerial discussions have been ongoing behind closed doors, evaluating how to integrate Ramírez's versatile skill set into both infield rotations and batting order strategies without disrupting existing team chemistry. Fans and analysts alike are creating intricate projections, debating how Ramírez's presence might shift pitching matchups across the league, considering that opposing teams will have to rethink their entire approach when facing a Dodgers lineup now strengthened by one of baseball's most dynamic stars. Social media feeds are flooded with animated debates about potential fielding positions, clutch hitting scenarios, and postseason ramifications, reflecting a community eager to interpret every possible consequence of this blockbuster acquisition. Even casual fans are drawn into the narrative, captivated by the drama and intrigue of a high-stakes signing that promises to influence not just one season, but the trajectory of the team for years. Rumors continue to swirl about additional moves the Dodgers might make, with insiders hinting at further reinforcement aimed at complementing Ramírez's talents and maximizing the team's competitive edge. Among the baseball community, chatter has intensified around the financial and contractual implications of JOSÉ Ramírez joining the Dodgers, with speculation regarding his salary, incentives, and potential performance bonuses dominating conversations among insiders. Analysts suggest that while the exact figures remain under wraps, the organization likely made significant concessions to secure a player of his stature, demonstrating a willingness to invest heavily in a transformative talent. Fans eagerly dissect every tidbit of information, comparing projected earnings and contractual details with past blockbuster deals, creating a narrative that positions Ramírez as both a game-changing athlete and a financial commitment, signaling the Dodgers' ambition. Social media has exploded with memes, animated threads, and intense debate over how this signing positions Los Angeles as a clear contender for the World Series, highlighting the broader cultural impact of the announcement beyond the ballpark. Rumors hint at strategic decisions behind the scenes, including discussions about roster adjustments, potential trades, and the timing of Ramírez's integration into spring training, all aimed at maximizing his immediate impact. Conversations among veteran sports journalists suggest that securing Ramírez could initiate a ripple effect, influencing other free agents, contract negotiations, and league dynamics, creating a cascade of strategic recalibrations throughout Major League Baseball. Enthusiasts speculate about team chemistry, leadership roles, and clubhouse dynamics, recognizing that a high-profile signing carries both potential rewards and challenges. The excitement surrounding JOSÉ Ramírez's Dodgers debut has not been confined to speculation alone, Projections for the upcoming season suggest a dramatic shift in both offensive metrics and defensive stability. Analysts are hypothesizing that his arrival could significantly improve the team's run production, on-base percentage, and fielding efficiency, particularly in critical late-inning situations where his versatility could prove invaluable. Conversations about how Ramírez's performance might influence managerial decisions are widespread, with detailed debates about batting order placement, pinch-hitting strategies, and double-play combinations that could redefine the Dodgers' approach to each game. Fans are creating simulations, exploring hypothetical scenarios that range from record-breaking home run streaks to pivotal playoff heroics, fueling an atmosphere of anticipation and strategic speculation. Rumors continue to swirl regarding how this signing might affect the Dodgers' farm system, minor league call-ups, and internal player development, as management balances short-term gains with long-term sustainability. Rumors suggest that the Dodgers' front office viewed this acquisition not merely as a talent addition, but as a statement of intent, signaling to competitors that the team is willing to invest heavily in securing championship-caliber players. Fans are abuzz with predictions about how Ramírez might perform in high-pressure postseason scenarios, with debates spanning clutch hitting, defensive highlights, and the potential to influence pivotal series outcomes. Conversations online and in broadcast segments frequently touch upon the psychological impact of his signing, considering how his presence could alter the confidence and strategy of both the Dodgers and their rivals. Strategic analysts speculate about possible adjustments to pitching rotations, defensive alignments, and lineup rotations, while also discussing the potential for complementary acquisitions to enhance overall team cohesion. The buzz surrounding Ramírez's signing reflects a potent mix of excitement, speculation, and strategic intrigue, as the Dodgers prepare to integrate one of baseball's brightest stars into a roster already rich with talent, with the hope of creating a truly historic season that could resonate across the sport for years to come. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.